Guys, girls, squirrels, anything that's living under a tree, anything that's living under a rock, anything that's living under a dirty ass foot. This is Father FN Wrestling Podcast hosted by me, Yandis O'Brien, and I am here, baby. I'm here early. I just got a lot of things on my mind. I'm bored. Why not? I gotta go to work early in the morning. Why not just give you guys a little bit of a podcast that is here for the fans of really good wrestling, really good entertainment, wrestling entertainment, that is. So, with that said, guys, right now the discussion is TNA. I know everybody's trying to cover it up with what's going on with Jack Perry, what's going on with Tony Khan, putting over Jinder Mahal. That's all a distraction to stop the fact that TNA is the place to be if you're an independent wrestler and you want to make yourself a star and possibly see yourself in the WWE. TNA is the gateway. I've been saying that for a long time. I've been watching it. You mean to tell me that AJ Styles, so AJ Styles got his name from Ring of Honor, or did he get his name from TNA? Samoa Joe got his name from Ring of Honor, or did he get his name from TNA? Nobody gave a crap about Eli Drake in anywhere else, but once he came to TNA and he put that gimmick over, and he took that gimmick over to NWA, that's when everybody got to see what I already saw. The undeniable Kavorka. Dummy. Yeah. I've been saying it for a long time on this podcast that TNA is the best company. To me. That's my opinion. I can say whatever I want because it's my opinion. You can't stop my opinion. But I am a long-time wrestling fan. I wrestled a little bit in high school, whatever. A little bit, I didn't do much, but I did enough. But as far as pro wrestling goes, I never was a pro wrestler in my life. But I watched a lot of pro wrestling. I got a lot of pro wrestlers that are, that are acquaintances of mine, that I know. So I think that I have a good mouthpiece to talk about wrestling, or a good sense of what wrestling is to talk about wrestling. That's why I've been trying to tell you guys what happened with TNA back in 2016, 2015, whatever. This was the beginning of social media taking over wrestling. This was the beginning of those marks, Dave Meltzer and the people that are like him taking over wrestling. All they would have had to do right there at that time, before Tony Khan brought his fucking head into the business, before the Young Bucks lucked up and found the fucking billionaire friend and all of that shit, TNA was the shit. It was going to be GFW. It was going to be Global Force Wrestling, but you saw what happened. Tony Khan came in right before Global Force Wrestling really popped off. Tony Khan came in. That same roster that Tony Khan has, that was going to be Global Force Wrestling's roster. We were going to blow the fuck up. Excuse my language, but we were. We were going to blow up. And it didn't happen. And a lot of it was PWI taking us out of they said they wasn't going to rank us anymore. And I don't understand why when I leave a comment and I say we, why you piss boy fans ask me who is we? Don't worry, it's not you, because obviously you're not a real TNA fan. So I'm a real TNA fan. I've been a TNA fan from the longest. One of my favorite TNA wrestlers was EC3, Ethan Carter III, the first MJF. Don't sit there and act like y'all don't know where MJF got his gimmick from. Come on now. He couldn't even do it like EC3. EC3 did it with so much elegance, it was hard for him to be a babyface. He was so much of a believable heel. He killed it. He killed it. I get prop. Shout out to EC3, man. Shout out to EC3. Would you come home to TNA, baby? We back. Come home, baby. But guys, TNA Hard to Kill was one of the best pay-per-views premium live events that I saw in a while. In a while, man. And for you guys to say that you don't know the story, all you have to do is go watch what happened before TNA took the hiatus, and you will see the story of everybody. There's a story. There's literally stories all around TNA. You can't judge TNA on stories. The reason why Rosemary and Havoc came back as Decays because they were stuck inside the Dark Realm. Crazy Steve saved them. He brought them back. That's the story. It's the story. He was talking about it. You guys don't watch Impact. You didn't watch Impact, and now you're saying that TNA doesn't have, man. Who cares what these people say anymore? Who cares what the haters say? They can't stop the undeniable Kavorka. Yeah. And then the day after, which that was last night, they had Snake Eyes in the same venue in the Palms in Las Vegas. I'm so proud of TNA, and I'm glad that we got to see Will Ospreay make another debut in TNA. But my thing is, bro, why would you go sign with AEW? Because of the money? If that's what it takes, if that's all it takes for you to go into your passion and you be okay with that, is the money. Because I'm telling you, you're never going to be over Kenny Omega, bro. You're never going to be over MJF, bro. Tony Khan don't know how to book you. You are too much of a star. You really should have went to WWE. But if not WWE, you come to TNA. You ain't going to be a star. We need that. We need that in our heavyweight division. We have Nick Nemeth, a.k.a. Dolph Ziggler. We have Steve Macklin. Oh, my gosh. This is going to be a very good feud, bro. We actually have some superstars. You could throw Rich Swann in there. You could throw Moose in there. Bro, we actually, Alex Shelby. We have some contenders now. We have some real contenders. We have some real contenders for the heavyweight championship. We don't just have no jobbers now. We have stars. To me, Moose always been a star, but now we have something else to go along with Moose. That's what Moose needed. He needed real wrestlers to go against. Now he has a little extra talent. And I'm even more intrigued in the digital media belt than anything right now. Crazy Steve, congratulations, man. Congratulations to Crazy Steve. Do you guys realize what Crazy Steve is? Do you know that this man was under Abyss, under Rosemary, under the whole Decay brand the whole time? He never changed. I think he went to the Performance Center one time to try out or whatever, but I think he said it wasn't for him. Impact. He went back to Impact at that time. TNA. Crazy Steve deserves the Digital Media Championship. And I'm actually intrigued in that championship right now. That championship is a beautiful piece. It's actually been taken more seriously than anything. I love it. I love it. If that's our international or intercontinental equivalent, I'll take it. I'll take it. The DM Championship. But yeah, with that said, guys, I'm just letting you know, watch out for the haters. They're going to come left and right. And while the haters are coming left and right, I'm going to still be tuning in to TNA and watching all, to me, all Elite Wrestling been dropping the ball. They dropped the ball when they did the first Forbidden Door with TNA. And they didn't allow too many TNA wrestlers to come over there. But you brought your wrestlers over here and we gave them a spotlight. Never again. Nah. Never again. Never again. We don't need no other company's publicity. We already get publicity. We don't need the validation of you piss head fans, of you fake fans. You don't know what you want to do. You don't know what you like. We don't need the validation of them to know that we're really the number 2 top brand. I'll take number 2. We're the number 2 top wrestling brand in the United States. It's not AEW. AEW is only presented because of the money that he's skipping everything else with. He's skipping the proving ground. He's skipping making real talent, making household names. Did you see when Moose came out? Did you see when Moose came out at TNA Hard to Kill? You tell me everybody wasn't doing the fucking fist pump. You tell me everybody wasn't doing the fist pump. The Moose fist pump. Everybody know the little grit. Moose. One of the most iconic moves in a wrestling entrance is Moose. And I'm telling you, when it really hits the fan and that man goes to the WWE, I don't want to hear nobody tell me that, oh, we got Moose now. You been knew about Moose. They watch Impact. If any other company out there that does scopes out, guess what? It's the WWE. We have people that work in the background of WWE. A lot of our people go and help them make their games, bro. It's TNA wrestlers that are used to help make WWE games. We have TNA, former TNA personnel in the background of production that's making everybody go, wow, ooh, we like the way WWE look. Well, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Impact made that sacrifice. Impact made that sacrifice. We were the first NXT. We were the first second place where you could come and prove that you deserve to even think about going to the WWE. You think Hunter of them wasn't watching WWE? Vince said that he saw LA Knight in TNA. This came out of LA Knight's mouth. He said that Vince said that he saw him in TNA. That should show you guys something. Keep going against TNA and watch AEW fucking fall. Excuse my language. Because AEW didn't go through what TNA went through. We were damn near dead. About 3, 4, 5 times. Considered dead. Not even a wrestling company anymore. PWI, Pro Wrestling Indicator, took us off of their listing as rankings. They took us off. Which I don't think his magazine, that fake magazine, is the end all or be all. How in the hell TNA Wrestling got one goddamn rating in there? Out of all these years. After 25 something. Come on, man. After 25 something years, he's a goofball. Dave Meltzer is a goofball. Do not listen to him. He doesn't have the... You know what? For ratings, I wouldn't go to Dave Meltzer. Something's wrong with that guy. I'm telling you, something's wrong with him. There's no way in hell. I watch a little bit of Japanese wrestling and stuff. And strong style. They ain't none of them matches beating no AJ Styles match, man. None of them matches, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles. Come on, bro. There's no way. There's no way. I done seen some. Bobby Roode had some of the best matches in TNA. Against James Storm. You guys was... I don't understand. You ever seen Kurt Angle versus EC3? You ever seen Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe? These are some top matches, and you're saying that none of them were ranked at all? And you go rank Shika Chuku and Mushikaku and whoever the hell fucking these people. I never heard of these people. I'm still getting used to Shinsuke Nakamura. That's the only one that I can validate right now. Because, I mean, I'm hearing him on WWE. And, what's his name? Kakeshka? Takeshna, whatever. Takeshna, take a shit, whatever. But it's and the guy that used to be Bone Soldier, he's in Impact right now. I think he had a group with Speedball Mike Bailey. I think they was called Time Splitter. I forgot the guy's name, but he's good. He's good. But I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know how I was feeling, because it's bullcrap. You're finna start the hating again on TNA because you're scared. Tony doesn't put on good wrestling shows. You know what Tony does? Tony talks. That's what Tony does. And then after he talks, he promotes his shit. That's stupid. Create some fucking stories. You have one with Tony Storm. I love it. That's a good story. The way Tony Storm is, and the way she slandered Deonna Purrazzo's name, that was funny as hell. I died when I heard that. That was actually good. Tony Storm, go to TNA. Deonna Purrazzo, you fucked up. But anyways, I'm not going to keep you guys long. I'm getting ready to go to work myself, so I might take another nap. Who knows? It's poppin'. Wrestling. I'm out, babies. Subscribe. That's right.